Let's take a look at these problems from 8.1 dimensional analysis. So write the starting information as a ratio. These are really straightforward. So ratio means fraction, and up here we have the example 70 miles per hour is represented by 70 miles over 1 hour. So 15 minutes per test is just going to be 15 minutes over 1 test. And 3 eggs per batch is going to be 3 eggs over 1 batch. And 12 feet, this is a per also, and so 12 feet per second is actually already created as a fraction for you, but perhaps it would be easier to see things if you wrote that as 12 feet over 1 second. And these are all nice because it has the word per, or it infers the word per in it, but sometimes your starting information does not include per. And so what then? And so we're going to put that information over 1. So if Susan has 70 files, how long will it take her to file them? My starting information is just the 70 files. And while you don't have to put it over 1, I think it helps. And so we're going to put that as just 70 files over 1. Since there are 320 miles between Neosho and St. Louis, how far is this in kilometers? My starting information is this 320 miles. There's no per involved, so it's just going to be 320 miles, and then I find it useful to put that just over 1. Let's go on to question 3. So what units do you want? Keeping your end goal is important, and so, knowing the direction that you're heading is important. So we're just trying to say, well, what are the units I should have at the end? Convert 70 miles per hour to feet per second. Well, that one's already given to us, and so the unit we want at the end is feet over seconds. Brad makes $12 per hour. How much does he make per work week? Oh, here's a word per. So we know that this work week is going to be on bottom. How much? What are we talking about when we say how much? We're talking about how much money. And so this would be dollars over work week. And then there are 320 miles between Neosho and St. Louis. If you average a speed of 70 miles per hour, how long will it take you to drive to St. Louis? So what's the answer going to be? Well, how long we mean really time, right? So we're going to talk about some sort of time, whether your answer is in hours or minutes or days. The problem really doesn't specify. I'm guessing that this one wants it in hours, and so we want our unit to be in hours.